Jobs.
Yeah, I finally got a job, found a job after 5 months of searching and sending out thousands of applications. And yeah, basically all you have to do is like keep on the grind of like finding a job, and then eventually you'll get a job. It's like how should I put this? Like you got to go through. Actually, no, I can't say that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know what you're gonna say. What I
Yeah,
was gonna
so
say is like, it, I was gonna say simping,
yeah,
but nah, that's like degrading yourself. So like, nah,
yeah,
that's like losing dignity for. So what I would say is like, I think a lot of people use that, um, the smart apply thing where you just put in your resume and then you
yeah,
just sends it to them. I
yeah.
don't think that's a really good way to go about it. So how did you get your job?
So the way I did it is like, yeah, I did the smart apply thing because I'm not gonna fill out every single like application.
Oh
Like,
shit, you did smart apply.
well, here's the thing. I did smart apply and I also did like I built a template for like cover letters. So all I did was like change the job title and the company. Everything else was like roughly the same because that's like what I'm looking for. For example, like I was looking, for an accountant job. Let's just say like that's what I was looking for. I just put in like, company ABC, like title accountant or something. And everything else would be the same, saying like, oh yeah, like I went to school for accounting. I did accounting courses. This is like a project that I did. I saved like company like X% over the year. So that's basically what I did. I just built like a template of the cover letter and just kept changing it and sending that out. And eventually, after months and months and months and tons of control enters to send emails, I finally landed a job and I started today, which was kind of nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
for me, it's like I'm searching too. I do have jobs,
Yes.
quote like emphasis on the S.
Hmm.
So working multiple jobs is tough. So that's why I'm looking for a more full-time position that relates to my field, right? So I
Yeah.
just
Hmm.
graduated from grad school. So
Yes.
it's only been a month, so I'm not really in so much of a rush as of
Yeah.
yet.
Hmm.
I'm definitely looking. I'm definitely using all types of job boards, job posting websites. I
Yeah.
also go in person sometimes to some of the companies that I want to apply for,
Oh my
and
God.
I hand them my resume and cover letter. Yeah, I did that like a couple of days ago. Um, but for me, I'm still searching. I was very discouraged in the first month, and which
Okay.
is very silly because I just finished grad school. Like I'm a fresh graduate, but
Yeah.
I think I was just worried because I feel like a job would like solve all my problems. It definitely can help out a lot, but I don't know. Sometimes just you don't need to apply to like 10 or something like every day. Just do one or two for now if that's what you can handle. And then that's what I'm doing. I'm not going crazy on the applications as of yet. I feel like I have a lot to do in terms of other stuff that I've always wanted to do, but I've halted because of school.
Yeah.
So like I started to do music a little bit more seriously, starting to work on my fitness more seriously, getting therapy,
Yeah.
also getting diagnosis
Okay. Yeah, we,
for
we can we
for
can talk about that for another time.
oh yeah, let's leave that. Yeah,
Okay.
so um that's what I've been doing. Like I
Okay.
don't I think like I definitely have days where I feel bad about not having like a job in my field, but it is what it is. Like the market nowadays isn't the best. Everybody's looking for a job, right? And
Yes.
there's not many positions out there compared to the people that are looking. So it'll
It
take
is,
time.
yeah, it is kind of difficult. Like uh I don't know, just from like my experience, and I think you might be able to like relate to this. But like, how we go to school, like we're done college or university or whatever that may be. We get our degree, and then some of us we go do like grad school, which you did, and like you got your master's, so like congratulations on that. But also it's like once you have like that degree, like I'll be honest, like a lot of times when I've seen like, some of my friends or like other like people like former colleagues, like my peers or something, when they get like their first like official job or something, like I guess like corporate job or like with benefits and stuff, a lot of the times it's not related to like your field. For example, like
Yeah.
one buddy of mine, he went to school for, economics, and now he's doing like what is he doing? He's doing like computer stuff. And then another guy, he went to school for like computers, and now he's doing like accounting. So like you go to school, but then you don't find the job of your
I'm very
industry.
curious. Like I'm just very curious about that though, because they must have done work on the side. Like how
Hmm.
would you land a position that's completely unrelated? It has to be there has to be some sort of external thing that they do or an external circumstance that allowed them to get into that
Okay.
field.
I guess, well, because like a lot of like jobs, for example, like a title, let's say like analyst, right? Like you could do like what? You can do data analyst, you could do like business analyst, you can do forecasting analyst, you can do like sales analyst. A lot of that is like, even though like, or like financial analysts, a lot of them, like even though like the titles are different, but if you see like the job description, some of it are like roughly the same, where it's like, oh, you have to collect like data, you have to make a report, you have to present it. Like that seems to be like common within like a bunch of these like jobs. So if like, you go to school for, let's say computers, and you can analyze like data, well then you can technically do that in like a financial setting. So I think that might be one of the reasons as to why, I have a degree in like comp sci, but here I am doing like uh freaking financial analysis.
Yeah. Yeah. I think as well, honestly, like I don't know, for some reason for me, like I only focused on good grades. I didn't
Yeah.
really understand the workforce when I was a bit younger.
Hmm. Okay.
So that would have also like influenced stuff. I didn't realize that after like you're done education, you gotta like actually sit down and like do shit to find a job. I mean, obviously, like we know this, but I feel like once you had an identity as a student
Hmm.
and you lose that like overnight, it can really have an impact. So, but yeah, as you were saying, there's a lot of overlaps with
Hmm.
different fields. I do agree. And even like our buddy, he went to he went for engineering and now he's
Yeah.
going into finance.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Like, yeah, he did engineering and now he's like doing finance. That has like nothing to do with like his field. But like in this case, we have no choice but to, do something that's not in our field in order to like,
Make money, bro.
yeah,
That's
to
it.
like pay the bills and like, actually like survive in like
Because
the,
some of these fields are very niche, which is definitely a good and bad thing. So bad thing in terms of the quantity of the job postings,
yeah.
not going to be that many,
Hmm.
but a good thing because you'll be valuable,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it is what it is.
It's
And I
hmm
think the best thing that some people are going to give up on the job search. I feel like nowadays that could be pretty normal,
yeah.
and which is sad, especially in certain countries.
Okay. Hmm.
So I think everywhere is kind of fucked. It took you like 5 months. So
Yeah, 5 months. Like I started in like April. I kept going until now. It's like September. And yeah, it's because like finding a job right now is like difficult because job market is like kind of I don't want to say it's crashing, but it's very, very slow. And it's
yeah,
not as like I guess how do I put it? Like as big as it was like before in the past. And then like even like right now, it's because, job market is bad, the economy is bad, inflation is also like super, super high right now. And just in general, everything's like so expensive. Like even companies, they can't afford to like pay their employees or like give them like good benefits. So the amount of jobs posting that they have is like very limited. And even if they do have some, they'll say like salary is like between like what 40 to like 60K. And if it's 40K, that's just barely above minimum wage, I believe. I'm
yeah,
not
I think so.
exactly sure, but yeah. and it's really hard. But for me, the whole point is to like, well, I'll be honest, because the only like I was like really hard on like trying to find a job because the entire time I didn't have anything on the side. Like I didn't have like a side job. I didn't have like any other like income like coming in besides like, you know, uh literally like nothing. So that's why I was like super like focused on like finding a job because like if I didn't, you're gonna run out. Like we have EI, sure, but you apply for EI after like X amount of weeks, it's gone. So I like that was technically like my deadline, saying like, let's say for example I got like, let's say 30 weeks of EI. By the time like 30 weeks is like approaching, well then after 30 weeks I don't have like EI, so I can't afford to like basically survive. So that's why I was like in a rush.
Yeah, fair. And even when you were in a, like even when you got employment insurance,
Yeah,
it's like it still took you like 150 days
yeah,
to find something. Like
yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah, like five. This is like perfect timing because like yeah, for 5 months that's like what 20 weeks. So yeah, 20 weeks. And let's say my EI was like 30. So I only had like 10 more weeks left before I have no more EI. So this is technically like perfect timing for me to find a job and like actually like have something. Because in the next like 2.5 months I'll be living on the streets.
Very true. Yeah.
Uh,
So good luck everybody to their job search. I'm still
yeah.
in it with you. He just
Mhm.
got out of it, but it took him a long time too. So we're all in this together. So yeah.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right. Take it easy.